Let go of your fear now. And trust in me.
Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed the clip of the trailer I was able to play at the beginning of this video. I absolutely love this trailer. I thought it was gorgeous. I can't play the full trailer in this video, but I hope the clip is enough to make you guys go check out the full trailer because it is absolutely stunning. And for this video, we're pretty much going to go shot by shot of the best scenes of this trailer, which is pretty much the whole thing. I cut out a little bit of it, like the title cards and whatnot, but I have about 15 images here to discuss for this trailer review. And I have to say, again, this trailer is awesome and I loved it. Now, one thing I want to talk about before I get into the images is this trailer is very dark. The Jungle Book movie is very bright, it's very happy-go-lucky. Here, it's the total opposite of that, and I like it. We have that feeling of being lost in the jungle, not knowing what could happen. The jungle is not a place that people know at all, and I really like that feeling. I love the dark twist that Disney gave us. Now, another big part of this trailer, of course, is Scarlett Johansson's narration, or Kaa's narration, talking to Mowgli, and I really like that as well. Kaa in the original book and Kaa in the movie is a guy. So I guess the question is, why would Disney change Kaa to being a girl? And I think here they want the alluring, seductive voice of Kaa, so that way she's more appealing to Mowgli, and I really think that's a cool change as well. If it was a guy, I'd be totally fine with it too. I really wouldn't care, but it's just a change to point out for you guys. So let's go into these images that I have, and they're pretty much shot-by-shot images, so it's the trailer in review without the full audio. So the first image I have up is Mowgli surrounded by trees with fog, and he's pretty much looking up and around, and he doesn't know where he is, I'm assuming. And I really like this shot. It's pretty much the first shot of a person we get. The beginning of the trailer, as we all know, is very visual, it's very landscapey, which I really like. I love seeing where the movie will be set. I think it's really cool. But here, we're thrown right into the jungle, and we should be feeling the same thing Mowgli's feeling. Where are we, or what is going to be happening? Is someone watching me? And I really love the way this image looks. It's really, really cool. So the next image I have is the reveal of Shere Khan, and he looks so cool. The visuals of this trailer are really appealing. All the animals look so awesome, very Life of Pi-like. And I really like the way that Shere Khan appears on the top of the cliff, and his roar is really powerful. Now, we don't get to hear any characters speak except for Kaa, but I think that's okay because it's a teaser trailer, and we're definitely, when we see the full trailer, we'll be like, wow, I did not expect that at all. But I love the reveal of Shere Khan. I also happen to like that this is in a bright scene as opposed to a dark scene, so I really like that his reveal is out in the day. It's not scary or anything. So the next clip we have is of little Mowgli meeting Bagheera, and I think this is really, really cool. Bagheera is a really important character in the Jungle Book, as we all know, and I really like how little Mowgli has no fear of meeting a Black Panther, pretty much. It's just a great shot of little Mowgli's hands going up to touch Bagheera, and it also really is a great callback to the original Jungle Book when Bagheera took the baby to live with the wolves. Now, obviously it's a change as well, but I just love that the baby has no fear, and I love how it's referencing the original movie, but at the same time giving its own twist on it. So I just think this is a beautiful frame as well. Following that, we have Mowgli on Baloo. Now, I noticed Baloo is a different type of bear than he is in the Jungle Book movie. I personally am totally okay with the change of animals. I don't know too much about that, but I think that as a CGI bear, it's really cool looking, and I love the fact that Mowgli's on top of him. They're just walking around the jungle because they're best buds, and I think this is a really, really cool shot, and it feels like the bare necessities, which we will get into as the last frame. So after that, we have Mowgli meeting all of the elephants, and I think this shot almost reminds me of the Good Dinosaur trailer when one of the dinosaurs comes out with all of the other animals around him or on his horns and stuff. This kind of reminds me of that because the animals are just coming out and he's looking at them like, what is going on? These are huge. They're gonna kill me. And I just think this is a really, really, really nice shot. The trailer has a way of just having these images appear to us, having no idea of the context besides what we know from the movie, and just making us think, wow, this is really cool, and I can't wait to see this, you know, in the theaters. So after that, we have the reveal of King Louis. Now, prior to this image, I'm not going to show it, we have King Louis's hand, and he's grabbing the fruit, and his hand is massive, and Mowgli looks terrified. But I really like the reveal of King Louis. He looks really, really, really scary. And King Louis in the movie is not really antagonistic. Here, he's annoying in the movie, but here he definitely seems like he's going to be more of an antagonist. Same, obviously, with Kaa. So I like this shot. It's very interesting. I can't wait to see what's going to be going on with King Louis, and I can't wait to hear him talk. So after that, we have this really cool scene between Bagheera and Shere Khan with them fighting, and then after that, Mowgli jumps over the cliff in the trailer. But I love seeing the way the two tigers fight. Now, this image is a little blurry because they're moving so fast, and this is the best I could grab, but I really just love the fact that they're together and they're fighting. I don't remember in the Jungle Book them actually fighting like this, so I think this is a really, really cool scene, and I can't wait to see this fight come about in real life. Also, I love the fact that Mowgli is being protected by Bagheera. Obviously, we know Bagheera and Mowgli have a great relationship going on for them, but Shere Khan, before this image came up, he was going to jump on Mowgli, and Bagheera came out of nowhere and attacked him, and I just think this is really cool. And Shere Khan is the strongest cat in the jungle. So I just really think this is a really awesome trailer. And again, I like the fact it's in the light. Now, I do have to say, I do like the fact that this trailer is relatively dark as well. That dark hue is really cool, but the scenes we see in the light are also very appealing. So following that, we have the final revelation of Kaa. The narration sort of ends at this point, and I think Kaa looks so cool. Mowgli, he's very weak looking. Obviously, he's a little boy, but like his arms very slacked, and I just love how he's looking at Kaa. I'm assuming Kaa's eyes are kind of glowy here, that Kaa is hypnotizing him, and I think this is really like the best shot of the entire frame, or the entire trailer for me. This frame is my favorite overall. It just shows the power of the snake, and it is a huge snake, and I can't wait to see how they interact. They interact twice in the original movie, so I can't wait to see like what will be going on with these two. Kaa looks really cool. So after that, we have Bagheera, we have Baloo at the temple of King Louis with all the monkeys. And I thought this was a really cool frame because we really get to see a lot of animals. We don't see any Mowgli, and they look a little scared. But then in the next frame, we see Baloo roaring, and he is not having it. And we also see Bagheera fighting the monkeys too. So I really like these two frames because they're on the defensive at first and they're on the offensive right after. And I really like how they're taking care of each other, and they're not having it with these monkeys because the monkeys are annoying in the Jungle Book. And here they just look downright annoying and also antagonistic like. So I like that Bagheera and Baloo are fighting them off. I think it's a really cool frame as well. That frame the image has Bagheera swiping a monkey with his paw, and I just think that's also really interesting because I can't wait to see how these are really going to play out. I really can't wait to see how their voices are going to play along with this as well. That's the only problem I have with the trailer, but then again, it's a teaser. We don't get to hear their voices. So the next trailer, the next shot, after the part of Mowgli or Baloo and Bagheera fighting the monkeys, we go into these really quick flashes, and I could only grab a couple of them because I felt only a few of them were the best to talk about. So this shot we have right here is of Mowgli versus Shere Khan, and I think this is another epic shot. I use the word epic cool a lot because I pretty much pick the scenes that are, and I can't wait to see again how Mowgli and Shere Khan will be fighting each other. This looks like it's in the final battle of the movie, the very end of it. Shere Khan is jumping over Mowgli. Mowgli's dodging out of the way. There's a fire, which we all know Shere Khan hates, and it's really cool looking. Now again, it's a little blurred because it moves so fast, but I think this scene has a lot going for it. And then we see that beautiful close-up in the light of Bagheera, and I think Bagheera as a CGI animal in this looks absolutely stunning. He is gorgeous. He's really beautiful looking. I mean, his eyes are so emerald, and you look at them and you're just like, I could stare at those for a long time. I think this is a beautiful image overall. And then after that, we get the final frame of the trailer, which is of Mowgli jumping away from King Louis, and we see King Louis's hand trying to grab him, and it misses. This obviously is going to be happening at the same time of the battle with Baloo, Bagheera, and the other monkeys. So I'm wondering what Mowgli does to antagonize King Louis to such a degree, where King Louis wants to pretty much crush Mowgli in his hand. So I think that's a really cool frame as well, and that's the last one we have. And then we have the title card, The Jungle Book, which is behind me, And then after that, we have a nice callback to the bare necessities with Mowgli on Baloo's tummy. And this scene is really cool. Now, in the beginning of the trailer, we have just the water covered in darkness, and here we have the water and the light with obviously our main characters. And I think that's a great parallel. It's quite nice, and I think this shot is probably my favorite of the entire trailer because we get that definite callback to the animated movie. Overall, I have to say this trailer is an awesome one. I can't wait to see how this movie will play out. I can't wait to see the full trailer so we can discuss that even more. I really think the images I picked show just how dark and twisted and how epic this movie will become. I really love the way the animals look. I love the CGI. I love that voiceover by Scarlett Johansson. It's a little difficult to accept, but after you kind of disassociate her voice from being Johansson to being Ka, you can really be into the movie or into the trailer. So overall, let me know what you guys thought about the trailer in the comments section below. Let me know what you thought about these images. I think these are really cool, and I think that this movie has a lot of potential, and I can't wait to be checking it out in 2016. So thank you all for checking out my shot-by-shot review of the Jungle Book trailer, and I hope to talk to you down below about it, and I can't wait to talk to you all in other videos as well, so make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you all for checking out this video, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye, guys.